Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tea with Trina on this day, this Tuesday, December 31 in 2024. It is the last day of the year, and I am excited to hop on to share with you a little bit more about growth and stepping into 2025. I'm going to talk about my growth and stepping into 2025 and give you some things to take away with you. I am having chai tea today. I just needed to have this tea. So that's the tea I'm having. Mhm. And I am enjoying it. So, I want to talk a little bit with you about first what has been happening for me over the past couple of weeks. I have just taken some time to relax. So, I've been relaxing these past couple of weeks, spending time with family, enjoying the holidays, and spending some time with friends and enjoying my friends as well. We had a fabulous holiday gathering with people that we just had a great time with. So we had a wonderful time. So that has been my holiday. But also, I've been thinking about the stepping into the new and stepping into the next. And I know many of you have seen my post about me offering new services coming up. I mean, I'm going to be going stronger in those services in 2025. In fact, I have a couple of things that contractual based that are going to be taking place for me in January, and which will be a new level of work and focus. And so I'm really, really excited about that. And I'll share more about that once we get there. And so I'm stepping into this phase of growth. And what that really took for me was a need for me to pause and reflect, right? Pause and reflect, really think about what I wanted to create, activate, what was actively giving me energy. What did I want to realign myself with? Those were all the things that I was kind of thinking about as I was taking some time to pause. How did I want to show up? What did I really want to do? What was important to me that I wanted to continue to share and offer out there in the world? And also, what other skills sets have I activated that are really of great use that I haven't shared publicly or widely? So I made a decision that I was going to do more of that work and put that out there. And then the next thing is setting intentional goals. So on December 1st, I took some time to write out what I wanted to see for me in 2025. I'm not for sure if any of you have done that yet. Your goal setting and intentional, taking a look at your intentions, but I did do mine on December 1 so that I could move beyond just, yeah, I know we all are moving beyond setting New Year's resolutions to really setting actionable intentional goals that we want to achieve. So that's what I took time to do. So this is another thing that can be activated because what this does is when you set intentional goals that are actionable, you get to break things down into steps or tasks and things that you can activate and grow into and be able to track what's happening. Yeah. Mhm. And another thing that I want to talk about in this talking about growth and stepping into 2025 and what I've done, activated what I'm stepping into is stepping out boldly and making like bold decisions and taking risk. I know my name is Trina Bolden Fields, which is like Bolden is in there, the bold word, and then Fields is like a land of plenty. And but honestly, previously, I wasn't always making bold decision. I wasn't always showing up fully and boldly. But for me, in stepping into my growth, it requires you to show up and step out boldly. That's what it's requiring of me. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I am embracing my intentional goals and what I'm setting up that's next for me. And I'm sharing that widely and boldly. So you'll see a lot more of that bold energy coming through. And that's what I'm stepping into. I think the important part is when you're embracing your intuitions and stepping into bold decisions and moving forward, it's important to trust yourself, to allow yourself to allow yourself to shift and change when needed. Because I've needed to do that multiple times, even in like this previous season before we're stepping into a new year. But I've had to shift and change like quickly, and navigate that. And I'm glad for the opportunity and the time that I took to do that. And what I do know is that all of that shift, change, transition, and the pivoting is allowing me to show up fully, is allowing me like myself to stretch myself and be bold and show up boldly, right? So that's what's happening. And another thing that I've done over this growth process that I've been in for the past like few months and weeks, um, in this whole year, but I've worked on cultivating a growth mindset, my own growth mindset. I've worked very intently on that, because seeing what opportunities are there for me, um, as I'm stepping out of that comfort zone, it is so important to see what opportunities that are for you and to learn. A lot of times, there's like moments that don't work out. I know I've talked about this before, and some people see that as failure or they get really depressed and hard on themselves. But what I've done is been in a space of inspiration as well, been in a space of understanding, being in a space of uplifting myself in moments where I felt that I needed to learn something, seek and get new knowledge, share in my experiences with other people, but also to really push myself. So this next phase that I'm stepping into in 2025 is about pushing myself. Whew. And I'm going to be putting it out there and pushing myself and doing more of the things that I'm sharing with you now, and sharing that work, and really breaking that down. I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited for it. So I'm going to be like at my limit, like, and moving beyond it. There's a talk about upper limit where you get to a place where sabotage. I'm going to talk about this sabotage when you're at your upper limit. But what I've done is learned more about that. So when I get to that place, I'm going to do a lot more reflection, a lot more introspection, and working with supportive and inspirational people who can help me move into that next phase. So I'm not hitting that limit and not moving forward, but I've healed it and I'm moving beyond it. So that's what I'm working on. And another thing that I've done, and I'm so grateful for this growth, and I will be using this stepping into 2025, is prioritizing self-care and prioritizing joy. Today, Annalise and I ran to the store, but we were giggling we had so much joy in what we were doing. And for me, it's being in the moment, right? Being present and there. That's one thing that I've done. But also in caring for me. So when we've needed to just sit on the couch and watch a movie and pop popcorn, that's exactly what we've done. I needed to sleep in longer today. I slept until my time because I'm 6 hours ahead of Eastern time, but I slept until like 12:30 today. I did, because I needed to prioritize that self-care for me. I needed a little bit more rest, so I did it. And so activating that on a regular basis and using that for my growth and for my next is what I'm also going to be doing moving forward. I'm going to be creating more space for my self-care, more space for joy, more space to allow myself to replenish and activate more of my creative energy, because I know I'm going to be creating so much for my clients, those who I'm working with. In January, I'm going to be in a phase of creating for them. So I'm going to make sure that I'm making space for my own creation, my own creativity, and replenishing my energy. So those are the things that I've grown into or this year or had growth around, and that I'm taking with me into 2025, in this new level of energy, new level of boldness, new level of self-care. And I want to encourage you to do the same. So be sure that you reflect and realign. And I want to share with you that if you're in the space where you need some support in that, let me know. I have journals, that vision journals, blank journals. Ignite Your Worthy Dream journals. Let me know if you would like the link to that, and I'll share that with you. If you would like to grab a journal to step into that reflection and realignment. And number two, along with that, set intentional, actionable goals for you, things that you can track and progress in, things that you can check. Like I talk about creating checklists. I do that at times when I'm wanting to reach a milestone or activate a worthy goal. I'm doing steps towards that on a regular basis. Number three is activate your bold decisions. Step into those things that you would like to cultivate boldly or that you would like to experience boldly. Number four is cultivate a growth mindset. You all look at the opportunities that are there for you. Learn, grow, step into it. Surround yourself with people who understand that kind of mindset, who can inspire and uplift you, and make sure that you're getting curious. Get curious. Take a look at some things that help stretch you and push you. That's how you stepping into 2025, right? Leveling up, doing the next thing, going the extra, right? Extra mile. And prioritize your self-care and have joy. When I talk to you about the laughs that I have engaged in over the past couple of days. I mean, even yesterday, I had a friend over who is just a precious, inspirational, uplifting person. And we were just giggling about us giggling for the holiday party, laughing so hard about that. And that's the thing that I want to continue to carry forward with me, the joy, the self-care, being with inspirational people, activating my actionable, intentional, and worthy goals, being bold, and making sure I'm stepping into that reflection and realigning when it's needed. So for this new year, make sure that you are doing the things that bring you joy, that is allowing you and giving you space for your care and to be able to show up authentically and boldly, and that you're taking action with. So I wish that for you in this 2025, and that you are able to step into your next level of growth, and sharing. And I'll share the links with you for my journals if you're interested in that kind of journaling process. I have three: about vision, about how to ignite your dreams, and a blank one that you can just use to just free write in. So I'll share those links with you when I am done. I'll pop them all in there. But I wanted to say and share this message with you. I want to share with you Happy New Year. Yes, happy holidays. And I hope you have a beautiful new year today and this evening, and that you're surrounded by love and joy, and you carry that into your into your 2025. So thank you for joining me here today for Tea with Trena. As I'm having my tea, I'm so excited about this new year and what it will bring. And I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Talk to you soon.